For joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman. These days, it seems we have more and more information than ever available at our fingertips. With so many ideas out there, it can be difficult to make sense of it all. That's why the University of Memphis is launching a new effort to help bridge the information gap, particularly when it comes to research shaping public policies. Doctors Catherine Lambert Pennington and Brooke Shannon from the University of Memphis are here to break this all down for us. Ladies, welcome to 3 at 3. Glad to have you both here today. How's everybody doing?
Great. Thank you so much for having us.
My pleasure, for sure. Take us back in time, if you would, Doctor. How did this conversation first begin to say we need to maybe take this step to another level here?
Sure. So we're lucky at the School of Urban Affairs and Public Policy to have an advisory board made up of local nonprofits and philanthropic organizations. And really, they were the ones who helped us identify there was an analytic gap in the community, meaning there was lots of data out there, but that data and that information wasn't necessarily accessible or understandable to nonprofits. And they were really hoping that we could help create that bridge between the data, the research, and the work that the nonprofits are doing in order to improve programming, in order to improve the impact that they have on Memphis, as well as to really put the power of information, of research into communities' hands in order for them to empower them to do the kind of policy advocacy and program advocacy that they need to do.
Sure, and Dr. Shannon, I want to bring you in as well. Some of those areas involve what, housing, neighborhoods, just to give us a few.
Yeah, housing, neighborhoods, those are among the largest areas, as well as healthcare advocacy. Several of the professors in our core research group are from the School of Public Health, are from School of Urban Planning. So things like connectivity, transportation for communities, as well as students at the University of Memphis who can work together to understand each other, build skills, work on the policy advocacy, policy analysis skills. So really all types of social policies that affect Memphians.
So let's say once this research is done, once these strategies are determined, how do you kind of take that back to the public, back to the communities?
That's a great question. So first of all, just even before the policies go back to the community, we actually start by working with the community. So MARCA is the name of the institute, Memphis Applied Research and Community Action Institute, short is MARCA. And we work with community partners from the outset. We're really interested in responding to community questions, community organizations questions, the kinds of information that they need, the kinds of policies that they're thinking about. And so as we develop research projects, we're doing that with community. And so we're thinking with them about what is the best way to bring that information back to them. Sometimes it's through infographics, sometimes it's through mapping, GIS technologies. We have done report reviews that sort of break down very dense knowledge in ways that they can communicate it to their constituents. All kinds of ways that we really work with them to determine what's the best way to communicate that back.
And you're already working with a lot of organizations out there, such as the Assisi Foundation, Habitat for Humanity, just to name a few, Doctor?
That's right. Organizations have reached out directly to MARCA. We have a program on our website that organizations can reach out directly with questions and research needs. And so nonprofits from all over town have already started doing that, giving our students real hands-on experience with organizations in housing and healthcare. The medical district, the EDGE district, both of these economic development departments have already been working with us pretty closely and doing really cool work.
Yeah. What are you hearing already from the community, and how do you hope to bring all this together here?
Yeah, well, last night was our launch.
Right.
It was so wonderful to see people in person that we'd only met with over Zoom or on Teams. But it was quite lovely in the sense that some of the partners that we've worked with early on in our pilot phase have really seen a benefit from the work, and we're so appreciative. It enabled them to write more compelling grant applications. It has enabled them to think about how to improve programs and do some continuous improvement type work. And so that was so rewarding to be able to see the fruit of the labor in those conversations.
It's really got to be. It really
Yeah.
has to be. And I know a lot of other organizations are going to probably want to reach out as well. Should they? I mean, how do you want to go about that?
Of course. So on our website, which is memphis.edu/MARCA, M-A-R-C-A, organizations can reach out to ask questions. They don't have to have like fully fleshed out policy proposals by any means to get in contact with us. So that's the number one way. Since our event last night, that's the best way to reach out to us for sure.
For sure.
Seems like the future looks bright.
We hope so.
Bridging
Yeah,
in
I
this
hope
gap
so.
that's been out here for so long.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Ladies, thank you very much.
Yeah,
We do
thank
appreciate it.
you.
Come on back anytime.
Thanks.
for
We
having
will.